So on this video, I am remixing the logos for Bleach, JoJo, My Hero, and One Piece. Now, disclaimer, I am not saying my version is better than the original version. I am not saying there's anything wrong with the original versions of these logos. I just thought it'd be a fun exercise for me to try to put my own spin on some of these shows. Anime. Graphic design, specifically logo design, paths that I love to see cross, and they cross again on this video. Now, first up, we have Bleach. Now, Bleach is a manga series turned anime written by Tite Kubo, and it follows the adventures of Ichigo Kurosaki, who inherits his parents' destiny after he obtains the powers of a Soul Reaper, or a Shinigami. And his newfound powers allow him to defend humans from evil spirits and guide their departed souls to the afterlife. And all types of hijinks ensue after he gets those powers. So with this logo, well, first thing, the name of the show is Bleach. I found it interesting that if you look up Bleach logo, you might see the Clorox logo, and the Clorox logo looks similar to, or at least the shape is similar to the shape that you see on the back of the Shinigami uniforms. So that's what I thought I was going to go with first. That's what I thought I was going to try out as far as a shape. So I tried that, but then I was like, it wasn't giving me quite what I wanted, but I ended up kind of using it to manipulate the typography. But as far as the design of the logo itself, I decided to be inspired by the Shinigami badge. And with that, I used the Shinigami badge as the general shape. I took what I was working on with the text and put that in the middle. And then I stylized it a bit to get my version of the Bleach logo. Now, next up is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, a show that if you would have asked me 2-3 years ago would be a show that I never would watch. And now it's one of my favorite anime that's ever been made. So with my JoJo, the JoJo part had to be the main focus because it is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but for short, everybody just calls it JoJo's. So when you're making a logo, whatever is, especially a logo using words, you want the first word, or at least the word that's the most important, to pop. So with the first word being JoJo's, I wanted to really focus in on getting the JoJo's the way I wanted it. So then once that happened, then I had some ideas on how I could go with Bizarre Adventure. So first off, the star. So the star birthmark is the birthmark that you see on all the main characters of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So it's following the Joestar family. So I knew the star would be important there. So putting the star in the O's, and then I worked on the J's. Now I had a drawing of a J that I was going to use, but I ended up kind of using text because I wanted the J to have its proper weight. So someone who was just looking at a glance would know that that was JoJo. And then with the Bizarre Adventure, I actually use somewhat of a ribbon shape, and then the ribbon shape references Caesar's scarf from part 2, and it's also, you'll see Joseph wear that scarf in part 2 as well as a tribute to his friend. So that was the challenge there, but yeah, that is my version of the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure logo. Now with My Hero Academia, the things that are in play immediately was, so it's academia, so my initial thoughts were, okay, let me look at college crests. So, you know, bougie college crests, you know, they're sophisticated. So that's why you see the shield kind of shape there, because it's, you know, inspired by school crests. And then once I got the school crest, then I wanted to put the UA because they are attending UA high school. So I put the U and the A inside of the crest. Now on either side, I'm inspired by the superhero All Might. That is the #1 hero within the show. So I took his wings that you see on either side of him, and I put those on either side of the crest. The ribbon down below with Academia, My Hero within the crest, and that is my take on the My Hero Academia logo. And then there's One Piece, the GOAT. It follows Monkey D. Luffy, a boy who gained the powers of rubber after unintentionally eating a devil fruit. With his pirate crew, the Straw Hat Pirates, Luffy explores the seas, trying to become the Pirate King and find the ultimate treasure known as the One Piece. Now, with this logo, the original logo had a lot of things going on with it, and I wanted to keep the theme, try not to do too much, but still get everything I want across, but have it integrate seamlessly within the text. So with One Piece, there are some elements here that I was glad I was able to get in. So I have with One Piece, first I started out with like, how do I want the text to go? And then once I knew how I want the text to go, then I could put the elements in. Some elements are replacing things, while other elements are just enhancing things. So the O in One Piece, I wanted to keep doing something with the O of One Piece. So with the O of One Piece, I was inspired by the ship steering wheel, like the steering wheel on a ship. And then with the I want to do something with the I where I have the compass, which refers to, navigation. You have Nami there with the log pose that she uses to navigate the ship. So I have the ship steering wheel. I have the compass arrow representing the eye. And then, of course, I had to have a pirate flag, but I wanted to have a more subtle one. So basically what I did was I made the simple shape of the famous hat that Luffy wears that was given to him by Shanks. So I have the hat in the black square, and then I applied an envelope effect to kind of have a flag effect there. So I have the flag with Luffy's hat on it. I have the compass arrow, from the log pose, and then I have the steering wheel of the ship, and then I have that all working within the One Piece text. So that is my remix for the One Piece logo. It was a blast coming up with these. Some of these were more challenging than others, and I wanted to at least get them to a point where I was okay showing them to the world. So what do you think of these? Which one is your favorite? What remix would you like me to tackle next? Let me know in the comment section down below. And remember, as you go along in life, teach as you learn and inspire as you do. See you next time.